pretty simple process, and what we're going to do is actually show you how simple it is to go from activation to unboxing it to installing it in that customer's house, vehicle, RV, whatever they may be using it in. So what you'll do is actually grab the front of the box, pull the lid up, and just pull the router out. So let's take a moment to go over some of the things that you can use to identify what's going on with this router through the installation process. So the first thing that you'll notice right here is you have a system indicator light, you've got a net light, an RF light, SIM light, Wi-Fi light, WPS, message, Ethernet output port light, and a 4G light. We'll go over what those do a little bit more in the video. So when you take a look at the side right here, on the right-hand side of the router, you've got your SIM card port. When you come around to the back, you've got the power port, the power button itself, the reset button for doing hard resets to bring the unit back to factory defaults, and the Ethernet output port. If you look at the left-hand side of the router, you also have the button to turn the WPS system on. Now when you're looking at the back right here, if you look over here on this right-hand side, also the SIM card side, this is going to be the side of the router where the antenna that pulls the signal in is coming from. So you'll just take that antenna. It's pretty simple. Just screw it in right here. And now you have the receive side antenna installed. You're going to do the same thing for the side of the router that transmits the Wi-Fi signal out into the building or the house. And now you're ready to go. So at this point in time, if you've got an activated SIM card, you can go ahead and take that. And it's pretty simple to install. Now something I want to go over here, when you look at this SIM card, there's actually 3 different size SIM cards inside of this one. You're going to want to go with the standard cut every time. It's the biggest one. It's the easiest one to pop out at the end of the day, and it is the one that fits into this router. If you look right here, you can actually see when you go to install that SIM card, it's a perfect fit. It's nice and snug. If you have a situation where you've popped the wrong one out, it's not a big deal. Lay it on a flat surface. You can pop it all back together. So you'll just take that and pop that in. You're going to go ahead and grab your power cord, put that in the back here. Hit that power button, and we'll get back around to those indicator lights on the front side of the router. So as you power the unit up, the first thing that you'll see is your system light. Next thing is going to be the SIM card light. Now what the SIM card light indicates is that the unit is actually reading the SIM card. The next light that you'll see pop up is your Wi-Fi light, indicating that it is transmitting Wi-Fi signal out. And then the biggest lights that you're going to look for after that is the net light, the RF light, and the 4G light. So what the net light indicates when it's flashing is that it is actually pinging out and receiving that service back in. The next thing is the RF light. The RF light is going to indicate how well it is connected to the service that's being transmitted out to it. And then the final thing is the 4G light. This indicates that you're getting 4G service to the router, which means you're going to get some great speeds. So now, as you can tell, with the net light flashing, the 4G light lit up, and the RF signal indicator on, this device is active. It's up and running now. All that's left to do at that point is either connect to the device wirelessly or run the Ethernet cord into the Ethernet output and run that into whatever device that you're looking to run it with. So the product is available nationwide. There's a 14-day trial period. There is activation on site the same day. And we've seen speeds of up to 70 megabytes a second with it. So it's a pretty easy install. As you can see, we're already up and running. Now all I'd have to do is either connect the Ethernet out to the back or connect to it wirelessly, and we're ready to go. So we'll have more videos coming that will actually show you guys how to troubleshoot in the event that you do have an issue with the device,